A teacher of grade 6 class 3 comes into the class and throws the results of the students' tests on them. She has thrown out the results of those who have not performed well in the test. She asks them to take their results from the floor themselves. On the other hand, the students who have performed well in this test get the results by the hands of the teacher. Moreover, the 2 students who got the lowest marks on the class test were punished by having to clean the bathrooms after school. Actually, the teacher is very strict. She looks like a very sturdy woman with consistent dark-colored dress. She is very disciplined and wants her students to be the best in their studies. On the very first day of school, she comes up with a surprise test for the class. She announced that she would decide on the seating arrangement of the students based on this class test. Also, she wants the 2 students securing the lowest grades in this test to be the class representatives. She doesn't want to waste the time of brilliant students by making them do school chores. When a student asks to go for formal introductions on the very first day of class, the teacher named Maya tells them that she knows each and every student in her class very well. She even knows the names of all the students, their parents' names, and the height, weight, and background of each student. Students have no other choice but to take the test. A 12-year-old student named Kazumi is attempting the test when her pencil breaks in the middle. She tries to make it back but fails. Then, a boy sitting beside her tries to give her his pencil, but Maya comes there and says that this is cheating. The boy's name is Yusuke, and he is a very mischievous student with no interest in his studies. He apologizes to the teacher. Kazumi did not perform well in the class test due to her nervousness at that time, so her results were bad. Everyone is ahead of her on the day of the result when the teacher announces the results. Each student gets the seat of his choice according to his scores on the test, but Kazumi looks very stressed as she knows that she has not performed well on the test. In the end, Kazumi and Yusuke are left behind with 0 marks in the test. So, they have been made the class representatives, and all the school work has been assigned to them. After the class, when everyone had gone home, Kazumi and Yusuke still worked there cleaning the school bathrooms. When Yusuke sees that Kazumi is worried about her cram school in the evening because she is going to be late for it, he asks her to leave the work on him and go for it. The next day, during lunchtime, when Yusuke and Kazumi are serving the lunch meal to the students, the bucket of curry falls from their hands, and the whole curry drops on the ground. Yusuke wants to go to the cafeteria to get more curry, but Maya says the time is insufficient to get more curry. She orders them to distribute the remaining curry on the bucket, but it is not more than just for 5 people. So, Maya asks them to serve her first and then the high scorers of the class until it ends. The remaining students who couldn't get the curry are furious with Yusuke and Kazumi, because they are the reason why the remaining class is hungry today. After that, while going back home, Kazumi is depressed because of the events happening in their school. Yusuke tries to make her mood good with his stuffed toy but fails. In her home, Kazumi discusses the matter of her teacher, Maya, with her older sister, Yu. Yu advises her not to take it so seriously, and instead of going against her teacher, she should surrender in front of her teacher. According to Yu, the harder Kazumi works to change the class, the more difficult it will be for her to be in that class. The following day in the class, Maya was very fast while writing on the board and then erasing it. Kazumi could not reach Maya's speed, so she was left behind and had to ask Erika for her notes. After the class, Kazumi sees Maya with a student named Shindo in the teacher's room. Shindo is a hardworking student who always comes first in the class, and now Maya is giving her a book to read for some extra homework. Seeing this, Kazumi has also started working and studying hard to get good grades on the upcoming test. She does not want to clean the bathroom all the year. She is all ready for the test the following Monday with her pencils, but she was so busy studying that she could not go to the bathroom before the test. In the middle of the test, she felt an urge to urinate, but Maya had a rule in the class that no one could go to the bathroom during class times. She tries to convince Maya that she cannot hold it, but Maya says that if she goes to the bathroom, then she will not be allowed to return to her test. Hearing this, Kazumi sits back in her seat, but she is not feeling well due to her urge to urinate and also can't focus on the test. Shindo is sitting nearby and observing the whole situation. She stands up for Kazumi and tells Maya that Kazumi has worked hard for the test, and that she should be allowed to go to the bathroom. Maya is still strict about the rules, but Shindo says that they are humans and there should be exceptions to the rules for them. Everyone is happy about Shindo's bravery against Maya and secretly admires her. Maya allows Shindo to take Kazumi to the bathroom, but in return, she will not be allowed to return to her test. Shindo agrees and takes Kazumi with her. When they are gone, Maya sees the test of Shindo, which she has already completed before that time. When Shindo and Kazumi run to the bathroom, Kazumi suddenly sits on the ground in the gallery and urinates. She could not control it, and that's why she was feeling embarrassed, and tears were flowing from her eyes. Shindo asks her to go to the nurse's room for change, and she cleans the floor for her. Back in the class, Maya announces that Shindo will be the class rep from now on as she has disobeyed her for Kazumi. Though Shindo has excellent grades, she will still have to do the work of class reps with Yusuke from now on. At the cram school in the evening, everyone discusses how strict Maya is. She bullies the students and also gives corporal punishments, which are not allowed nowadays. All the students plan to get rid of Maya somehow. They decide to complain about Maya to their parents, and then the parents come to school to deal with Maya. When Kazumi goes home, her mother is already on the phone with the mother of Kazumi's friend, Erika. They are angry at the behavior of this teacher and plan to go to school the next day. The following morning, the students were happy that Maya was going to be scolded for her deeds. Erika says that her mother looked very angry at Maya in the morning. All the parents talk to the principal about this teacher's behavior, but the principal doesn't say anything. Meanwhile, Maya comes there, and all the parents start asking questions of her. Maya plays a trick and asks them to talk with each parent separately. The parents agree with her. After some time, when Erika's mother comes out of the room after talking with Maya, she feels very happy. She tells the mother of Kazumi that Maya is really a good teacher as she wants Erika to go to a private school for further schooling, and also, she has praised her for her beauty. Then, Kazumi's mother goes inside to talk to Maya. Actually, Maya has studied her students and their families very well, and she knows everyone's weaknesses. She talks to the mother of Kazumi about their unhappy married life. She comforts her first and gets the trust of Kazumi's mother. Then she tells her that Kazumi can also go to private school if she works hard. After some time, we see that all the parents are happy with the teacher, Maya, and instead of complaining about her, they are returning home satisfied. Students are looking at their parents from the rooftop as their plan has failed now. Then, Maya comes there and tells them that parents just want their children to grow in their lives. They don't care about the methods of teaching or who is teaching the children. They just want to see the good grades. And that's what Maya is going to provide them. So, they cannot stop Maya now. The next day, the whole school gathers in the gym for training in emergency cases if an intruder comes to their school. A teacher named Ms. Tendo is showing how she will deal with an intruder if one comes to her class, but she fails to stop that intruder. Then Maya comes ahead, takes the mic, and asks her class to go back to the classroom. The principal opposes her as the training has not yet been completed. However, Maya thinks that this training is useless and will only scare her students. So, she doesn't want anything like this for her students, even if it is said by the Board of Education. Meanwhile, Yusuke stands and asks Maya to show them how she will protect her class if an intruder comes in. The principal and other teachers also want the same. So then, Maya comes into the ground to deal with the intruder. She beats the intruder in no time with her exceptional fighting skills. She also has a knife in her pocket, which she points on his neck. Everyone is surprised to see that Maya is a very skilled person who can protect the class very well. The next day in class, Maya shows a complete record of her students' secrets and lies. She says that if students don't pay attention to their studies, then she will show these secrets to the parents of students. Some students have talked badly about their parents with their friends, which Maya recorded. Some have past mischiefs which their parents don't know yet. Seeing this, Yusuke stands up and says that he doesn't have any secrets. Maya tells him that she knows everything about his parents. His mother has run with someone at a very young age, leaving Yusuke behind. His father is in jail for some crime. Now, Yusuke lives with his grandfather. He acts cool to hide his inner pain and loneliness. Also, he doesn't take an interest in anything related to studying just to show off his coolness so that he can make friends. According to Maya, no one likes Yusuke. That's why he has no friends. This makes Yusuke silent, and he is shivering in fear. The whole class was surprised to learn about Yusuke's parents. Kazumi is also watching this, and she doesn't want the teacher to make Yusuke feel low. So, she stands up and says that Yusuke is a very good person by heart. He has helped her all the time in the previous classes and still helps her more with the cleaning chores. Kazumi says that she likes Yusuke and also loves him. In this way, Kazumi stops Maya from bullying Yusuke any further. After the class, Yusuke teases Kazumi about the confession she made about him in the classroom. The following day, Maya comes into the class and divides the class into several groups. She also makes the leader of each group and assigns him the duty of informing her about every conspiracy about her. She doesn't want the students to make any plans against her again, as they did by calling their parents to the school. Then, we see that a student's purse is stolen from the class. When Maya is informed about stealing, she wants to uncover the thief in front of the whole class. She gives blank paper to all the students and asks them to write the name of the suspect of theft in their minds. But this method doesn't work, and nobody writes the name of the thief. So Maya bans the students from going home until the thief is captured. The whole class will face this punishment, even the brilliant students and the victim herself, because she is part of the class. Hearing this, the students start suspecting and making allegations against one another. As all the students are quarreling with each other about the matter of the stolen purse, Maya is looking at them and just observing them without doing anything. After some time, we see Erika throwing the purse in the dustbin. Meanwhile, Kazumi comes there and sees her doing this. Erika is shocked and says that she didn't steal the purse for money, but because the owner was showing off a lot, making her feel low. That's why Erika took her purse, but now the matter has grown a lot, so she decided to throw it away. As the purse is a limited edition, Kazumi says that she should return it to its owner, but Erika then convinces Kazumi to return the purse to the owner's bag, as she is the class rep who remains back in the class to clean when everybody goes to the gym. She gives the purse to Kazumi and goes away. As Erika is Kazumi's childhood friend, she has to do this for her. When the whole class is in the gym, Kazumi tries to put the purse back in the bag of its owner, but a student named Baba sees her doing this. She quickly runs to Maya and tells her the whole story. Now, Kazumi is standing in the class in front of everyone as a culprit. Maya asks why Kazumi stole the purse. Kazumi responds that she didn't steal the purse, but her friend did this and asked her to return the purse. When Maya asks about the name of that friend, Kazumi doesn't reveal it. At this, Maya says that Kazumi will be punished as the culprit if she doesn't reveal that friend's name. She asks Kazumi to apologize to the whole class first and then clean the hallway of the class. All the students now start looking down at Kazumi. They rebuke her all the time and make fun of her. Also, her friend Yusuke goes on vacation for some time, as he hates the class and doesn't want to come there. So, Kazumi is alone and sad. She feels very lonely all the time. When she goes back home, Erika meets her. Kazumi asks her to confess that she was behind the theft, but Erika says that it's her fault that Kazumi interfered in this matter. She was going to throw it away, but Kazumi asked to return it to the owner. Now, she has to bear it alone. Meanwhile, Erika's friends come there, and Erika tells them that Kazumi is trying to blame her for the theft. They all bully Kazumi, and then go their way. After that, Kazumi is bullied in the class all the time by everyone. Whenever she enters the class, everyone starts ignoring her and also calls her the worst. They make her notebooks dirty by drawing on them. Also, they throw water on her early in the morning when she enters the class. They mock Kazumi all the time, making her feel alien in her own class. Also, she has no friends now, as Yusuke is on vacation. Seeing all this, Kazumi feels very sad and tries to run away, but Maya is standing in front of her way. Kazumi asks her not to use these tactics against her. She is being hurt by Maya's actions in class, but Maya says that it's her life, which she made for herself by believing in her friends. She asks her to stop running from her life. She says to come to her side, then no one will bully her anymore, but Kazumi refuses to take her side at any cost. Again, Kazumi is depressed and goes home all alone, thinking about all the things which are happening to her in the classroom. She is also missing Yusuke. She remembers the day when Yusuke told her about his stuffed toy, which was given to him by his mom. It was the last thing that his mom gave him, and she asked him to wait for her, but she never returned after that. But the grandfather of Yusuke told him a way to make him feel better whenever he felt depressed. The method is to lie down on the ground and then count to 8. After that, stand up suddenly from the ground. In this way, they feel more energy than before. Yusuke and Kazumi tried out this method, and it really worked for them. The next day, Kazumi goes to school with a new spirit. Her desk has been thrown out of the class, so she takes it back with Yusuke's help, who has also returned to school. She usually greets everyone and tries to be happy. She has just one motto: enjoy these school days. She wants to make good memories with her class fellows. The next day, Maya announces that her class is not allowed to enjoy the summer vacation. She says that all the students will have to come to the school as usual and attend classes. She gives the timetable and schedule of lessons for the summer vacation. Then she shows a new method to compete all the students with each other. She shows a planner and some stickers. She asks students to perform well in their studies, music, and sports. In return, Maya will give a sticker to the student for each task performed well. Every student will have his own planner, which he must always wear on his shirt. After the end of the summer break, the one with more stickers will be the winner and will get a prize. Also, the one with the lowest stickers will be punished. Students don't like Maya's idea, but they can't do anything against her. Some students wanted to go to the mountains and enjoy their vacation, while others wanted to go to meet their grandparents, but now all their plans are canceled due to the plans of Maya, who wants her students just to study all the time. Also, when their parents come to Maya to complain about her studies during the summer break, she convinces them to support her by showing the benefits of these studies. Now, all the students compete with each other during summer break. Some are getting the stickers by performing well in the tests. Others are performing well in sports. At the same time, some are good at cooking. Still, Kazumi is busy thinking of a way to befriend her classmates. She gets an idea one night. She writes personalized letters for each of her fellows, and then, in the morning, she cheerfully leaves the letter at everyone's desk. But the students' response to her letters is very bad. They mock Kazumi's act and tear her letters. Kazumi is watching them tearing her letters down. She is feeling very depressed and low after seeing this. Meanwhile, Yusuke comes there and sees that Kazumi is depressed. He tries to convince students not to ignore his feelings for Kazumi in this way, but they don't listen to him. They even try to fight with Yusuke. Kazumi comes there to stop them from fighting, but in the middle of this fuss, someone pushes her, and she falls to the ground, breaking the glass window. The pieces of glass make Kazumi injured, and she is bleeding. Meanwhile, Maya comes there and takes her to the nurse's room. There, Maya bandages Kazumi well and then asks her to go back to class. While in the gallery, where Kazumi fell in the glass window, Yusuke is trying to make his class fellows think about their actions. He says that Kazumi wrote those letters from her heart while sacrificing her sleep throughout the night, but they tore them apart in no time. Then Yusuke goes and collects the pieces of torn letters. Shindo and Baba also help him collect the pieces. When Baba opens her letter, she sees that Kazumi is calling her a friend. As Baba has no friends in the past, she starts weeping at it. After that, Maya comes to the classroom and asks Kazumi to collect the pieces of the glass as she is the class representative, and it is her duty to collect the pieces herself. When she goes out slowly to collect the pieces with her injured leg, Shindo stands up and says that she will not attend the class. She wants to help Kazumi collect the pieces as she can't see Kazumi in pain. Baba also stands up to join her as Kazumi is the first person to call her a friend. Seeing them, other students also stand up and announce their assistance to Kazumi one by one. The next day, Maya shows Erika the student's purse, which was stolen. Maya knew that Erika had stolen that purse and then blamed Kazumi for it. Maya asks her to accompany her and become a spy in the class for her. Otherwise, she will tell the students about the matter of the stolen purse. At this, Erika agrees and tells her about the students who make fun of Maya and also scold her. However, some students are listening to their conversations secretly. When Erika returns to the class, everyone's behavior has changed towards her. Everyone is ignoring her now and degrading her. No one is her friend anymore, which makes Erika lose her temper. She comes to the class at night and pours gasoline all over the class. She is going to burn down the class as she thinks it is the reason for her bullying. Meanwhile, the students come there with Miss Tendo, finding Erika, but Erika stops them by lighting a lighter. She threatens to burn down all the things if they don't stop. Meanwhile, Maya also comes there and approaches Erika. Erika has a blade by which she attacks Maya, but Maya dodges her. When Erika attacks again, Maya's shirt button is broken. A large scar on Maya's body is visible behind her shirt. Maya quickly takes the blade from her and throws it. When Erika says that the reason behind everything is Maya, because she has made Erika her spy, and then things went wrong in her life. However, Maya believes that she should be responsible for all the things in her life. She should have disagreed with the offer of being a spy initially. She should have the courage to deny it. Maya also talks to the whole class and asks them to stand responsible for all their doings. She asks them not to blame others for anything, and to have the courage to face all the problems in their lives by themselves. Erika feels very sad and depressed hearing all this. She is weeping while sitting on the floor. The following day, she is not going to school and is lying in bed. Then she hears Kazumi's voice, which is from outside her room. She yells and asks Erika to come to school with her. Erika agrees and goes with her. Erika apologizes to Kazumi for everything she did to her. At this, Kazumi forgives her. Meanwhile, Yusuke also comes there and amuses both of them with his toy. The other students also come there to take Erica with them back to school. This makes Erica very happy, and all the students go to school together cheerfully. The next day, Erica comes to the classroom as a changed person. Her hair is made differently today, and her consistent black dress is changed with a white color suit. She talks very politely and says that this is my true self. She tells them that they will do the graduation project together and also will go on the final trip. At this, all the students become happy, but it turns out that it is Kazumi's dream when Yusuke wakes her up. After some days, when the class finds out that Maya doesn't intend to do the graduation project with them, the whole class decides to do it themselves. Baba makes a sketch for the project, and Kazumi shows that project to Maya. She asks Maya to allow them to work on this project, but Maya thinks that students are just wanting to run from the work. That's why they are indulging in these useless works. However, she asks them to do what they want if they don't intend to study. So, the students start working on the project. They divide the work among all the students. Every student makes its own piece of the art. They enjoy doing this project and making memories together. In the end, they combine all the parts of the project, which says the word friend and has the faces of all the students on it. Everyone thanks Baba for giving them such a beautiful project. When they are enjoying all this, Maya comes there. She says that they have enjoyed it a lot, and now she is going to make them study no matter what. She is going to use their parents to make them study hard. The next day, Maya enters the classroom with a bundle of pages. She gives those pages to students one by one. All the secrets and lies of students are written on these pages. She threatens to send these pages to the students' parents if they don't pay attention to their studies. She says that if any student opposes her, then she will take revenge using his secrets and lies. When a student tears the page of her secrets, Maya tells her that she has recorded all the secrets on her computer, so it's useless to tear them. Kazumi has hidden a dress of her elder sister, which her mom bought for her as at that time. She used to think that her mother loved her elder sister more because she was good at studies. Now, Kazumi's secret is written on the page Maya provided. Maya has also called her mom to the school to tell her that. At home, Kazumi tries to talk to mom about that matter, but she doesn't listen to her as she is busy, and also Kazumi doesn't dare to speak out. So now, at school, Kazumi's mother is talking to Maya, who tells her that Kazumi doesn't want to go to a private school. She doesn't want to study for it. Kazumi admits that she doesn't want to go to a private school. Public school will work for her. However, Maya opposes her, commenting that her parents are providing her with food and shelter. They are making sure to complete all of the wishes. So, she has the responsibility to act upon what they say. Moreover, parents want the betterment of their children, but Kazumi is still not convinced. She is doing all this to oppose Maya. She wants to make her own decisions, but her mother rebukes her all the time and continues asking her to work hard for the private school. Also, the parents of other students stress that they should pay attention to their studies instead of enjoying them all the time. The next day, Maya enters the classroom with a victorious smile on her face. She insists that students can't go against her as she has all the moves ready for each and every tactic. As of now, all the students are against her, and she is pressing hard on everyone to study and also do the school chores. When the students are cleaning the school, one of the students devises a plan to get rid of Maya. He says that they should complain against Maya to the Board of Education, but Kazumi thinks that it is not right. She thinks it is cowardly to run away from our problem without facing it with courage. So, they devise another plan. At night, students sneak into the school to get Maya's laptop. They then open it and delete all the data of their secrets from her laptop. But when they are enjoying their success, Maya comes there and shows them a copy of that data on a DVD. She also says that the quality of their ideas is not good as they have now committed a crime while saving themselves from her. Then she says that tomorrow is an observational class where parents are coming, and Maya is going to show these secrets to them and the whole class. When Maya is gone, Kazumi suggests that they all should tell their secrets and lies to their parents themselves. Parents are their great weapons against Maya. If they had to defeat her, then they would have to convince their parents to support their side. And the best way is to tell them all their secrets and lies themselves. The following day, all the parents are present in the class. Maya announced that the students wanted to say something before we started this observational class. First of all, Kazumi stands up and tells the truth about the dress of her elder sister. She also speaks about her thoughts that her mother loves her elder sister more. This makes Kazumi less confident, and she pretends that she is more cute. Also, she talks about the days when her mother used to leave her alone at home to go to the hospital. At that time, Kazumi felt very lonely. Her elder sister has asthma, so there have been many times that her mother went to the hospital when Kazumi's sister was admitted there. Behind her, Kazumi was alone all the time at home. After her, Baba stands up and tells her lies to her parent. After that, Erika and all the students tell their secrets one by one. There is a woman from the Board of Education observing the whole class. After the class, we see that students are more connected to their parents. Kazumi's mother is very happy that Kazumi has shared everything with her. She asks Maya that she doesn't want to force her decisions on Kazumi from now on. She thinks that Kazumi has grown up now and can take responsibility for her life. That's why she will not force her to go to a private school now. The whole class is happy and enjoying being together. They are finally making memories that Kazumi has always wanted. But one day, Kazumi tells Yusuke that she thinks Maya is actually a good teacher. She has shown herself as a villain but inculcated all the good qualities into her students. Maybe that was her method of teaching, being rude. She made the whole class work together, study a lot, and also mend the relations with the parents. Meanwhile, the principal comes to talk to Maya. He tells her that someone commented on the Board of Education homepage about Maya's bullying of the students. Now, they have sent an officer to check on Maya. The principal advises her to deal with patients nicely for a few days until that officer is present in their school. However, Maya says that her method of teaching is not wrong and that she will never change it. Saying this, Maya leaves the principal's office. Back in class, Maya seizes a student's manga book, which he was reading, as taking such things in class is forbidden. That manga book is a limited edition, so Yusuke stands for that student. But Maya also takes a stuffed toy of Yusuke, which was given to him by his mother. Kazumi goes to Maya and asks her to return that stuffed toy to Yusuke, as it is a treasure for him. But Maya says that if it is so important for him, then he should not bring that to school. At night, that officer from the Board of Education comes to Kazumi's house. She has come to know that Kazumi has been bullied by Maya the most. So, she wants to hear all the things from Kazumi. But Kazumi is hesitating while telling her those things as now her thoughts about Maya are changing. But that officer gets the relevant information which she wanted against Maya, and then leaves. Then Kazumi tells the whole class about that officer who came to meet her yesterday. Also, other students told her that the officer had come into their homes too. The students plan to ask Maya critical questions during today's observational class in the presence of the officer from the Board of Education. In this way, they will be able to know whether Maya is a good teacher or not. Meanwhile, the officer also comes into the class to observe Maya. When Maya comes into the class and starts teaching, Shindo stands up and says that she has some questions for her. She says that why should they study? As Maya shared in a previous class, no matter how much they study, they will end up getting a job at a company where there will be a boss who will bully them. Then why should they study after all? So Maya replies that studying is for the person's own instincts. No matter what job you get or what you do in the future, studying will make you clearer in life. Studying enables everyone to question everything in life. She says that it is the brain that makes humans different from monkeys and that studying is the food for the brain. Then Baba stands up and asks why she always bullies them. Why has she been so harsh on them? Maya replies that the world will be harsher towards them. They will have to endure the bullying of officers above them. So, it was a form of training for them, which she always gave to her students. The officer from the Board of Education is listening to the whole conversation and noting the important points. Then, Kazumi stands up and asks if it is not good to find friends to endure the difficult times in life. Maya says that it can be one way to think about it, but there could be other ways that one should find out. The principal also secretly hears the whole conversation from outside the classroom. After that, we see Maya standing in the class in the evening. She is staring at the empty seats of the students, and then suddenly, she falls down. A colleague comes there and takes her to the hospital. When that colleague goes to Maya's house to inform her family about her condition, he sees that Maya's house is in pretty bad condition. She has all the data about her students in her room. It looks like she has always been busy studying her students. She has the toys and things of every student in her cupboard with labels on them mentioning the date of seizing that toy and the student's name. Yusuke's stuffed toy is also there. She didn't have enough time to pay attention to her home, but she was very perfect about teaching her students. The colleague comes back to her in the hospital and tells her that he has visited her room and seen all the stuff about her passion for teaching. He says that she is an excellent teacher, but students realize it very late in their lives, when they have reached a better place in their careers by her teachings. The next day, students force Miss Tendo to let them meet Maya, so she takes them to the hospital. but they see that Maya is not present there. Her bed is empty, and she is not present at home. Also, all of Maya's stuff is gone. It looks like she has shifted her living to somewhere else. Students are very sad. They are missing her a lot and want to study in her class. They have realized now that Maya was doing all this for the betterment of them. Now, there is no trace of Maya anywhere. But one night, when some students find themselves stuck in between some goons, Maya suddenly shows up to help them. She fights with those goons and makes them run away, saving her students from them. The next day, Maya comes to the school, but the principal informs her that the Board of Education has forced him to expel Maya from his school. Maya doesn't respond to him and then goes to her class for the last time. All the students there were weeping for her as they came to know that the principal was expelled from Maya. They don't want her to leave them. They are ready to get any punishment and do all the hard work for her. But Maya says that they are ready to face the world now. Meanwhile, the vice principal comes into the class and asks Maya to leave as she is no longer a teacher there. But Maya asks him if this class will always be hers and that she is not the one who is going to leave them. At this, the vice principal goes to get the guards to get Maya thrown out of the school. But Maya is not worried about that. She tells her students that they will face many worries in their lives. But what matters the most is their steadfastness, which will help them endure all those difficulties. She advises her students not to believe in groundless rumors and to pay close attention to the present. She wants them to see things clearly in their lives and observe them closely before making any decision. She asks them not to worry about the future a lot. Present is what they can control. So, they should experience things and make them better in the present, and then they will come to know what they will have to do in future. She asks them to study more if they don't have clear goals in their lives. Meanwhile, guards come there to take her away. All the students are weeping a lot when she leaves the class. They are feeling great pain while separating from their beloved teacher. In the teacher's room, the principal offers Maya to go to a private school where his friend is the principal. But Maya wants to teach in the public school where she can teach students from diverse backgrounds. She also wants to help students who can't get to private schools. Saying this, she leaves the school. After that, the vice principal comes to class 3. When he starts to teach them, students say that they have already completed the whole syllabus, and also, all the students know the answers to every question in their syllabus. The vice principal is amazed by seeing such a wonderful response from the class even before the tenure of the classes. After some days, we see that it's graduation day, and all the students come to school with their parents. But Yusuke came there alone, and he had no parents. But inside the school, he sees his mother waiting for him. She has the toy of Yusuke, which Maya gave her. She says that Maya found her somehow and asked her to go to Yusuke's graduation ceremony. She apologizes to Yusuke for leaving him alone before. Then, all the students attend the ceremony and get their graduation certificates. Meanwhile, we see that Maya is also sitting on her laptop. She is deleting the profiles of her students one by one as that student is getting his graduation certificate. After that, the vice principal comes there and asks why she is there. Maya tells him that the principal has called her to come and get her laptop. However, the main reason is that the principal wanted her to attend the graduation ceremony. The vice principal acknowledges that she is a great teacher and that her class has performed very well in all fields, including studies. After that, Maya went to her class for the last time. She sees the empty classes and remembers all the students. When she is returning, suddenly, the class lights turn on and the whole class come there. The students have left the graduation ceremony to meet her. They want to show her their graduation project. This is the same word friends containing the faces of all of the students which they made earlier, but now they have added Maya's sketch to it. Baba has designed this project. Then, all the students acknowledge one by one what they have learned from Maya. Baba has focused on her artistic skills, and Shindo has built her connection back to her mother. Erika has started believing in her friends. Kazumi has started taking responsibility for her life. All the students show their love for her. Some want to marry her when they have grown up. Some want to protect her all their life. Everyone feels burdened by the things which Maya did for them. After that, when Maya becomes emotional and tries to leave the class, the whole class starts singing a song for her. They have written a song for her in which they explain how a wonderful teacher has changed their lives. In the next scene, we see that Kazumi has been admitted to junior high school, and she is going to school cheerfully in the morning. She meets Maya on her way. When she leaves, we see Maya smiling for the first time throughout the whole drama.